Hey there, it's Tony Stark, the one and only Iron Man. Today, I'm here to tell you about the time that Squadron Supreme thought the Avengers were dead, tried to take over the world. Most importantly, I'll tell you how we stopped them with the most powerful weapon of all, teamwork.
Avengers, assemble!
This is the Avengers, Beyond Earth's Mightiest. Now let's roll the tape. As you can see by that atrocious S logo, the Squadron Supreme were currently squatting in Avengers Tower. I think that red neon sign makes it look more like a 24-hour drugstore, but that's beside the point.
We have a weapon the Avengers were always too weak to use.
It's gonna have to be some pretty heavy artillery, maybe a really big sword from Titan or something?
Fear.
Oh yeah, right, I forgot how cheesy these guys are.
When battles reach their lowest point, that is when true heroes rise to their greatest heights.
Talk about cheesy.
Then it's too bad there are no heroes left.
Of course, thanks to Thor wearing a wire, we were listening to every word, and let me tell you, a lot of those words were bickering amongst this so-called team. Then, when they finally agreed on something, it was dumb, like carry out an attack on this army base where the world leaders were hiding out.
Attention, representatives of the world. There is no need for nations now that the squadron is here.
This guy in red pajamas, Hyperion, is definitely trouble, like mushroom cloud level trouble. Luckily, no one was hurt because, of course, we'd evacuated the base. Alright, back to what looks like the world's tallest pizza place, judging by that sign. Squadron continued their bickering when they found that they just blew up a deserted army base. Not really getting the whole teamwork and cooperation thing, they decided to disband and divide the Earth between them, much like the signature Squadron Supreme pizza they seemingly sell from that tower.
It's happening. They're splitting up.
Fortunately for us, this was all part of our plan to take those goons down one at a time.
With the squadron separated, we can focus our attacks.
First, we tracked down the Speed Demon, who, well, literally calls himself Speed Demon. Hawkeye created a neat little diversion and then led him right into our trap.
Trying to outrun me? Hilarious.
I wouldn't call it laugh out loud funny, but... Oh, I get it now. The joke's on him. All right, let's speed this up. We did the same with those two jabronis, trapping them in another one of those neat little boxes. Then there's Dr. Spectrum. What is it with bad guys and attacking a city's power supply?
Now, Ant-Man!
Anyways, we had a different plan for him. Ant-Man created a little device to absorb him and his powers into this little prism.
So long, Dr. Spectrum. Got it!
If you think that's cool, check this out. Yep, Captain America is using the prism to channel Dr. Spectrum's powers.
Let's see what this prism can do.
Honestly, I'm genuinely curious. Has something to do with Hyperion, I guess.
Huh?
Right! Cap is changing the color of the sun. Apparently, Hyperion here gets his powers from the yellow light of our sun, so turn it blue, and hypothetically, if one of his minions happened to secretly be an Avenger, then she could easily kick his butt. Anyways, the last of the squadron to take down was Nighthawk. We gave him a little courtesy call here to tell him the jig was up, but he had one last trick up his sleeve.
I have just enough power for my final contingency.
He teleported in the hot-tempered Nuke and newly weak Hyperion.
Good thing you have me, Nighthawk. This guy's as weak as a kitten under this blue sun.
Ugh, that feeling when your best bro steals your nuclear-powered strength. Hashtag sorry not sorry. Am I using that right? Hashtag? So, a recharged Hyperion tunneled down toward the center of the Earth where he was planning to be a one-man doomsday device, but we weren't about to let him get away with it. So while the rest of the team surrounded Hyperion, I was chasing down Nighthawk. I boarded his jet, I guess you could say, and we got right into it. Back underground, Hyperion was about to blow a gasket.
Oh, no, you don't.
So Falcon laid down some cover. Well, that's a neat little trick.
Somehow we've got to hit him with even more force. What if I told you I can get us some backup? Lots of backup.
You can always count on Ant-Man to bring in the cavalry. Sorry to bug you, Hyperion. Get it? Bug? You get it. Anyways, while the battle underground may have been over, things in the sky were not going quite as well. Normally I'd say, oh no, we're gonna crash. But I knew my teammates had my back. Thor brought us in for a nice soft landing. Falcon gave Nighthawk a gentle nudge in my direction, and I clipped his wings. And that was that. Once again, we learned that age-old lesson.
Nothing's more powerful than a solid team.
Well, that, and the power of good logo design. Oh yeah, that's way better.